Hey kids, your TV pal Comic Book Man here to remind you that the January alternate reality hero of the month is none other than the Incredible Hulk. That's right, all my Incredible Hulk trade paperbacks are 25% off all month long. Not the junky ones, not the overstock, not stuff I can't get rid of, but every single Incredible Hulk trade paperback in the house is 25% off all January long. It doesn't matter whether he's green, gray, red, purple, orange, hulked up, scarred up, she-hulked up, screwed up. They're all 25% off all month long here at Alternate Reality.
There is always room for one more in the video outhouse.
Okay.
You couldn't hit water fell out of a boat.
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome to my video outhouse. You know, your TV pal has been sitting here for the last week with no comics on the rack. But guess what? We've got a full week's load of shipping this week coming in for the first shipping week of 2010, which will be this Wednesday, not Thursday, this Wednesday, January 6, 2010. And highlighting this week, of course, as always, is the Magnificent 7 books. And we have 7 titles which will be 40% off this week only here at Alternate Reality.
What are they, Comic Book Man?
And coming in this week, 40% off books, the Magnificent 7, will include Mass Effect Redemption #1, which is a video game comic coming from Dark Horse. Amazing Spider-Man Presents Jackpot #1 of 3. Siege Embedded #1 of 4. But the book of the week is the book where they blow up Soldier Field, where they put Lovey and the team out of their misery. It's Siege #1 coming from Marvel Comics, the first part of the 4-issue miniseries, which will wrap up the big event that's been going on at Marvel for the last 7 years, which started with Avengers Disassembled and has plowed its way all the way through to whatever's going to happen in the last issue of Siege. I would assume the world will all be put right again on the last issue of Siege when that comes out. But those 4 books are 40% off this week at the store, as are 3 other trades. And those trades are the List hardcover, Timely Annual 70th Anniversary Collection hardcover, and Titans Old Friends, Teen Titans, Titans Old Friends softcover from DC. Those 7 books are all 40% off here at the store this week. But we've also got comics coming in this week. As a matter of fact, we have a horse race. We have an actual factual horse race this week. And coming in first place this week in the horse race,
it's got to be Marvel.
Is it's a blue moon this week. It's a blue moon. It's not what you think. Coming in first place is DC.
Wow,
DC with 20 titles.
Explain that.
20 titles. DC comes in first with 20 titles. Coming in second is Marvel with 16 titles. Coming in third is Image with 8 titles. Coming in fourth is Boom with 5 titles. And coming in fifth is Dark Horse with 5 more titles. And we've also got 34 indie titles shipping this week, right across here, to give you a total, if you throw in some Crap Factor books, of 94 comics that are shipping this week to Alternate Reality.
That's plenty.
And of course, remember, all 94 of those comics, except for the 4 that are 40% off, all 94 of those comics will be 15% off all week long here at Alternate Reality. You know what? After Thursday, those 4 first-day sale titles, those will be 15% off too.
Erase the board.
Oh.
That's the only way we go. Thank you, sir.
Is it clean yet? Okay. Now the totals for this week, I just said that there were 94 comics coming in this week. We also have a bunch of non-comic items coming in this week, 114 altogether. There are 4 action figures, 4 pieces of apparel, 4 books, 1 box of cards coming in this week, 32 magazines, 1 model, 1 piece of wall art. But the big thing for this week, is trade paperbacks. I've got 77 trade paperbacks coming in this week. That is a ton. There are a huge number of trade paperbacks coming in this week. 3 of them are going to be 40% off on this coming Wednesday that I mentioned before. But 77 trade paperbacks coming in this week, which gives you a total, like I said, of 114 non-comic items. And for the whole week, we've got 208 items altogether coming into Alternate Reality. That's all. Just 208. 208. There was 2 last week and 2 freebies, and there's 208 this week.
My fruit
Go figure.
doesn't carry that much fruit.
Go figure. Okay, well that's it. That's it for the current stuff. Let's go to the Kids Corner now and find out what's going on with kids shipping for this week. Well, we're coming back here.
Then go.
And we're here in the Kids Corner.
That was no trouble at all.
We've got, like I said, no kid shipping last week, but this week we got a full boatload of shipping coming in for the Kids Corner. And comic book wise, we've got nothing really new, but a bunch of current stuff which people like, especially the kids and the moms out there. Donald Duck and Friends number 349 is coming in this week. Looney Tunes 182. Mickey Mouse and Friends number 299. Simpsons Super Spectacular number 10. Veronica 198. And the kids book of the week. The kids book of the week is Cartoon Network Action Pack number 45, which features the Super Saturday or Secret Saturday crew or whatever it is. I've tried watching it and I just can't get into it. But the Secret Saturday Morning crew is featured in Cartoon Network or the Super whatever it is. The Saturday
Not
morning.
everything for kids is built for you, comic book.
The Saturday morning thing. It's a cartoon thing Warner Brothers does. But that's our book of the week because it's never been featured before. We've never featured it before, and even though I don't know what the hell it is, I'm featuring it because I've never featured it before. So that's a kids book of the week. Magazine wise, I've got Archie Digest number 260, Spider-Man magazine number 9, got 2 more magazines which I'll get to in a minute. Trade paperbacks, I got Archie and Friends Volume 2 trade paperback, Betty's Diary. Wonder what could be in it.
Oh, jeez.
Dragon Ball Chapter Book Volume 6. Mad About Superheroes Volume 2. Muppet Show Treasure Pegleg Wilson trade paperback. Aye, matey. Naruto Chapter Book Volume 11, The 10th Question. I never heard the other 9, but The 10th Question. And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Volume 4 trade paperback. There's a couple of reorder items coming in this week. And, like I said before with magazines, we have these magazines which you don't normally see at other comic book stores, but of course we have here at Alternate Reality
What do you got there for
on a
me?
monthly basis. First up, we have Susie, which is a magazine for
Susie's.
older preteens, early teens out there to read.
Lord knows they don't
enjoy.
have enough magazines.
And the other magazine we have this week is American Girl,
Who's cuter, the puppy or the girl?
which my little girl, she was at Water Tower Place spending money the other day
Like it was hers.
at the American Girl store, like it was hers, and I got a snoot full of American Girl. But if you like American Girl, you might want to check out this magazine and maybe pick it up for your little one, or if your little girl out there watching this, you might want to say, "Mommy, take me to Alternate Reality and give me American Girl."
Say it just like that, too. It'll get you going.
Hey, Mommy. So anyway, that's it for Kid Shipping for this week.
wrong with
Let's go
that?
back to the Command Central where there's a surprise for the late list. And we're back from Kids Corner. Now this is the point where we normally do the late list and we normally do the basket case of the week, but there is none for this week, which has to do with last week's skip week. Diamond hasn't put together either a late list or anything I can pull a basket case off of from that late list.
Lazy Puritans.
Well, they just haven't gotten around to it yet on their schedule. So we've got no basket case. We've got no late list for this week. So next week, I would expect next week's to be huge since they're skipping a week. Actually, 2 weeks so far with that. But look for that next week for both the basket case and the late list. So that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. Stop off at the store's website where you can print up a copy of this week's checklist and see all the rest of the shipping for this week. And where's the store's website at? Sarah.
www.myalternatereality.com. Can I get back to my numbers now?
Stop off at the store's website. Until next time, this is Comic Book Man. Remember, stop off this Wednesday. New comics, they're back. And until next time, bye! Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.